Hey guys, it's Paradise and welcome today as we have a very cool stream thanks to Arc Games for sponsoring us. We're going to take a look at Fellowship, and this is an online co-op dungeon adventure dungeon runner kind of game. It's looking super interesting. This is a playtest or a beta, so things might change in the final game, but we're here to check it out for the first time, and because it's an online co-op experience up to 4 players, 26 is with me today. 26, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just interested to know what this game is because I feel like I'm going in completely blind on this one. Normally, I know a little bit about the game. The only thing I know is someone that I know is working as I think community manager on it or something like that. So pretty exciting. I saw that they were working on it, and I was like, I'll give it a go. I'll see what it's saying.
Well, it seems to be a bit popular because, as we're about to see, I think there's a bit of a queue to get in. So we got a few things to go over, though. There is a open beta going now until the 23rd, so you can jump in and try it out. And if you want to check it out on Steam and wishlist it there is also the link in the chat, which you can see there. So 26, let me give you a rundown of this game while we wait to get in, because there's a bit of a queue. So we love like MMOs, and we love games where you can do raids and stuff like that. Well, my understanding of what Fellowship is, and again, this is our first hands-on, so we'll see the nitty-gritty as we go through, but it's basically just the dungeon running and the looting. So you pick your character, there's different archetypes, you go in the dungeon, you kill things, you get loot, you get stronger, then you can do harder dungeons and get better loot, and so on and so on. So you don't have to do all the usual fetch quests and grinding. You just get to do the dungeons and the bosses, which sounds good to me.
Are they like classes and stuff?
Yes, so we'll see. The queue's actually moving, which is pretty good, so we'll be in a sec. So I think there's again, we'll have to see when we get in, but I think there's a tank, there's DPS, and there might be a healer role or something like that. And you get different skills and stuff. Hopefully there's a little tutorial bit. If not, then we'll just have to figure it out as we go. But I'm quite excited to try it. And this is... I think they've had some playtests before. I think they're coming up to to release at some point soon. I think it's set to release into early access in October on the 16th. But obviously the playtest is the best time to just try it now. So we're jumping in. 100 in the Q26. There's a little over 1,000 people to get through, but we are moving.
I was 100 and then the request timed out, so let's see. There's multiplayer things.
So my understanding is it's up to 4 co-op, and you basically want to play it in 4 co-op, so we're going to be queuing in the matchmaking, and we'll get 2 randoms that hopefully will know what to do. Or perhaps if we're the ones that don't... Oh no, request timed out. We're back to the back of the queue.
We're gonna be the ones that not know what's going on.
Well, we'll have to see. Do you know what kind of class you want to go for? I think there's like I said, I think there's sort of tank DPS healer as archetypes. Do you have a preference, 26? I know.
We'll just go deeps. We'll just go deeps and see how it goes from there.
No. I don't mind trying. Here's the thing, though. Tanks have to juggle aggro, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works here as well. So we're getting a few errors. The game's too popular right now, so we gotta keep hitting the queue.
Hey Kevin, what's up?
How's it going, Kevin? Hopefully we can get in soon. I want to jump in. I was thinking about maybe playing the tanky character, but I don't really know if I can be bothered to juggle the aggro versus pure DPS. You know, that's usually our thing.
Some trailers so we can see the classes.
All right, let's have a little. Oh, I'm in. No time for trailers, 26. I'm in on the character screen. Ooh.
No way.
I'm in. Just keep clicking it. You'll get in.
Sure.
All right, 26. So I was correct. We have tanks, we have damage dealers, and we have healers. So we got Helena, the War Master, a tank with 2-star difficulty. Helena is a stern presence within the Fellowship, maintaining a seasoned warrior's discipline. She uses both the shield she wields to protect others and to distance herself, becoming too familiar with her companions, lest she suffer the burden of loss again. Oh, a little lore on the character. It's got a little playstyle description as well. You want to see the other
place
healer?
In the queue
tank?
Is 2. Nice. I'm in. We're good.
Oh, Kevin, you're on the game. Nice. Yeah, how are you finding it? So the other tank 2/6 is Mako or Miko.
Yeah.
Evil destroyed her home and her purpose. Now she remains. Now only she remains. She cannot undo what's happened to her people, but she can avenge them. This is a 4-star difficulty tank. She has like rock hands, so that must be. She's a martial artist. That actually looks pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go through the damage dealers real quick. We got Rhyme. Oh my, 2/6. The
I
damage
see,
dealers.
Jansen, Kevin, I see why you picked Mara.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go through the damage. All right. We got Rhyme, the Harbinger of Winter. Blessed or maybe cursed by the spirits of the land, Rhyme was given the ability to manipulate the flows of anima around her. A skilled Earth tribe thought lost to their past. She uses this ability to manipulate water and ice around her, teaching her enemies to respect the elemental forces. 2-star difficulty damage dealer. She's like an ice mage. She looks really cool. 2/6. I may have to be her. We've also got Mara. This is a 2/6 special here, if I'd ever seen one.
I'm either going Mara or going Helena, to be honest. I might go Helena. I'm going with easy peasy today.
So we got Mara, shrouded in mystery. Not much is known about Mara's past. Nobody seems to really know who she is or where she comes from. Nevertheless, her blades have remained true, and she has proven to be a powerful ally to the Fellowship. Weaves in and out of the shadows to strike enemies. That is like your typical assassin playstyle. Love the look of Mara, to be honest. That is a top contender.
Let's go. We've locked in. We don't even
locked in already. I want to see.
I'm going Helena.
The healers look kind of good though. You got this Sylvie. You got Vigor. You got Ardios, the DPS guy. I mean, I think are you Mara then?
I'm Helena. You can go Mara if you want.
Which one's that? You're gonna be a tank?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're a tank, I have to be a healer then.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna keep you 2/6. I'm gonna keep you alive. All right.
No, I want to see what a DPS does. You can just carry redeem.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Shall I be? I'll be the Frost Mage then, the Rhyme character, 2-star difficulty. Maybe we can change. Mix it up a bit.
Yeah, maybe we can change.
All right, we're gonna lock in Rhyme. I'm open to being a healer though. Just saying. Not many people play healer, but I'll do it if I got to. We're going to
Kevin, do you know if you can like change classes afterwards? Press V while selecting enemies in display and your interrupt cooldowns on that target.
Aether and ingots are valuable resources. Use them wisely at the Artificer to re-roll gems and gear you don't want. Oh, the little re-roll mechanic. 2/6. Why do not many games have actual good re-roll mechanics? I mean,
they always like scamming.
not to complain about it, but like there's these really like grindy games, and is it that hard to just let you like re-roll a stat for a currency or like refund other loot to re-roll other loot? You can change any time. Okay, well that's good. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, endgame mechanics in games in general feel like a lot of the time the devs do not necessarily put the time investment in to play as much of it or play test it as much because they know it's something that develop over time anyway. So those reroll mechanics always feel like it's potluck sometimes, even when you do the reroll. But then it could just be an engagement tactic to keep players into the game. I want to like have that chase, but also like be able to build my builds and iterate through things quite quickly, because build variety and testing new builds is like the thing that is like most exciting to me, I think, in games.
Well, I think this does have a lot of different builds because there's a lot of gear slots, and you've got at least what I've looked at is a decent amount of skills that I think you can swap in and swap out.
Are you still on the loading screen at the moment?
I am, yeah. Are you past it already?
Remember when loot dropped, you either accepted it or binned it. Man, those were the good days of the RPG. Right away. If it isn't 10 plus.
Straight to the vendor.
Straight to the vendor, into the bag.
Are you past this load screen? Are you in?
I'm not. I'm still loading.
Okay.
Are you on the load screen?
No, I think it's just because the queue was big and there's play test as a beta, you know. Terry, how is it going though? Oh, we're getting somewhere.
How do you know you're getting somewhere?
I don't think we are. I think I think the game may have crashed. We shall see. We did. We
Loading
crashed.
as well. Okay.
I think there's just too many people loading the game up, so we're gonna have to probably get back to the queue. Here we go. But it's good to know that we aren't the only ones in the loading. I think if you're loading too long, it basically closes. I just wanted to play my DPS, my Frost Mage DPS.
What was the private test like, Kevin?
Guys, if you do enjoy the stream as well as we check out Fellowship, you can drop a like below. It really does help. We don't usually ask for likes, do we, 26? But when we're streaming, it does actually help the stream, so appreciate that.
You're stuck on start as well, Ember. Hopefully we all get in. They're probably just spooling up the servers. They didn't know this many people wanted to try it out. So they're spooling it up.
I like the art, though. What do you call this style? I feel like I've seen similar styles to this before. I'm sure it has a name.
I don't know. It's just like a cartoony. Someone give it a name. Come on. Don't say Fortnite
It
style.
was fast on reset days. Fast on reset days on queues as well. Okay, cool. The start button isn't doing much for me right now.
I'm still on the loading screen. I haven't been like kicked out yet. It's very pretty.
Ember, what are you playing, or what class are you trying to play?
You need to choose the server in the top right.
Oh, it must have auto picked it for me. That it's like, okay, maybe
Ooh, Caps! You need to choose a server in the top right.
You know what? I'm gonna just do another restart because there was no servers listed.
Yeah, there's Amsterdam. I was on like the Amsterdam server.
I was on EU Amsterdam the first time we loaded in.
Yeah.
But it sort of just went blank, so we'll just try again. Let's have a little look. See, thanks for the help, Kenny. Appreciate it.
Oh, I see like hearts pop up in the chat. Does that actually mean that people are like actually liking the thing? That's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing. Guys, we just make YouTube videos and we just try to make sure that you guys got the information. So when we're streaming on YouTube, we're like, oh, we don't know what's going on.
We don't. Yeah, I mean, we do some streams here and there, but you know.
We used to stream on Twitch all the time. Now we're over on YouTube. We don't know what's going on.
OGs on Twitch.
All
right, here we go. I got the server. All right, so yeah, guys, if you don't have check your server up here. Make sure you've got your correct server. I have really good ping on EU Amsterdam, so that's really good. We're getting in. Here we go. The queue is 0. I'm going straight through. Here we go. All right, we got Rhyme. We're gonna lock in.
I can see people like pinging off.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
like
I saw the little love heart. What's that?
Little 100. Let's
the little 100, guys. Guys, make another little 100. I want to see it again.
If we can't earn loot, we'll earn likes. We're farming.
You're right. We usually just do a video and put it out, and we just see the comments. But now we get little emojis.
Hey,
flying.
what's up, Cinex? How you doing, brother?
You watched a ton of monster. Oh, Kevin, thanks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You're gonna try Vega.
Thank you, Kevin. What are we saying is the best character?
I was just about to ask that. I was gonna say, what's the best?
So guys,
what's the best
one?
Whatever's the meta, I will switch to.
You missed the MH4U tutorial. Aren't they still there?
You? They're still there for sure. You still playing 4U? Do we need to go back? Hey, Cinex, how is it going? And Toxie, shout out to Toxie. We're loading. I can see the loading thing is spinning, so we must be getting in soon.
Anybody still on the Stronghold loading screen. You still pay for you? Nice. Nice. Let me see if I've got like anything on their tweeters about what's going on.
So remember, guys, this is a beta. Technically, this is a playtest, but it's basically a beta version, and it will be coming in early access in about a month, just under a month, on October 16th. But anyone can play this playtest right now from the 18th till the 23rd. It has just started within the last hour, so I think everyone is trying to pile into the servers and play it. Guys, I didn't see an answer to anyone calling out what the strongest characters are so far, in your opinion, and if it's right.
Oh, this is what they've just tweeted. They said, "Hello, fellows. The open beta servers are straining against your heroism, and we're working to get them back online. We're working on a solution now. Thanks for your patience. We'll make another announcement when we're back online."
Okie
And then
dokie. Well,
there's
wait,
tweets of everybody streaming.
I just want to say that is quick response, because we've done a lot of these, like, you know, launch day or like launch beta kind of things, and sometimes you're just like left unknown if it's you. So it's good that they are acknowledging it and fixing it.
You're in, Amber, in past the load screen, in or in
you're
on the stronghold like us. So you just like where?
Nah, why are you lying?
You're in too. Were you on the infinite load screen like me, Kevin?
I'm on
and then it just loaded.
Screen. Yeah, is that well? People are in. Well, people are in. Then we have hope. We're gonna get in this. We'll get
in the game. Hello from Canada, from Quebec, Canada. Hello.
You back? How is it going?
What's this about? How do you say about in Canada? About?
I can't tell who's the strongest, as the private build is not the same. Well, who's the strongest in the private build? Come on, Kevin. Share your secrets. Share the load.
What's up, Osen? How you doing?
Yo,
you seen us online?
I've seen Osen online.
He's seen us online and he's like, oh yeah, I'll check. I'll check.
You're not stuck on the loading screen. Okay, so you guys are getting in, so there's hope.
Did you restart or did you just stay on the loading screen? Do I like have to queue again to bypass this?
I don't want to queue again. My first time playing 4 and your weapon tutorials helped a lot. You made. Oh, that's so not. Oh, well, I'm so glad about that. There you go, 2-6. The tutorials, they're helping. You know, it's weird though, because sometimes you'd put all of this like research and effort into like those kind of tutorials, and then they just go out, and then we just move on to the next thing. But you can't. It's sometimes you forget that they're like still out there being watched and like helping people.
You just stayed, all right. But you're giving me hope. You're giving me hope.
How's it going, Eric? Never caught you guys gaming live. Well, we're here today. We're here today, and I'm quite excited for this because I am a big MMO enjoyer. I say that, and there hasn't really been any MMOs recently that have taken to me. So this game isn't exactly an MMO. It's just like a dungeon adventure runner. So it's like just the MMO dungeoning, which is the bit that I like, and the gearing, and the looting, and the good stuff.
I'm trying to think of like what's the closest thing, guys. What's the closest? I have no idea what this game is going to play like. So like, what is the closest in terms of gameplay that you would give me a little comparison?
Have you not played a MODA before?
No,
What we play at Online Dungeon Adventure, MODA? They're trailblazing. Carry it back on FF14, so 2.6 will too. I don't think there's a chance in this world that I'm going to that game. And I am a Final Fantasy enjoyer, but not a chance in this world. Oh, Ember got disconnected.
Wow, Mythic Plus. Oh, okay. They all said wow. Okay, is that what we're saying, guys? Is this like wow back in the day as you're going through? I haven't played like a mythic dungeon. When did they introduce mythic dungeons? I can't remember.
I remember playing Mythics. You may have played with me 2-6. It was the war. What was the War of the Something expansion?
Nah.
Well,
All I remember is playing WoW Classic, and then that was it.
Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was just me and Jade that played it. It was retail WoW. It was the War of the Whatever expansion.
Oh, it was you and Vest, I think.
Oh, was it?
I was fine.
Okay. And I what was I playing even? Oh my gosh, I can barely remember. It was so long ago. I might have been a warrior. I think I was a warrior. And I remember there was the Mythic Dungeons, and there was like this Aztec themed one, or a few that were Aztec themed, and they got pretty brutal if you had a party that was a bit iffy, is what I'm saying. Yeah, it might have been Warlords of Draenor, maybe.
That's interesting. You guys have piqued my interest in the chat. If it's got like those WoW dungeon vibes without having to do like all the rest of WoW, then I'm about it, to be honest.
The loading hourglass is a great
what action sold. Sold.
Well, the fact that it's spinning is showing that it's not crashed, so I know that I'm still loading.
You know what it is as well. They've literally said that there's interest in the game. They've tweeted, and that their servers can't handle it. How much did it? The queue was only 1,000 people. Did they only expect like 2 people to show up?
But that's the queue to get in. There could have already been thousands, already playing.
Yeah, true.
I will say the queue went down really quick, so maybe they just flooded it too fast.
I kind of like
I'm not
it
alone in the hourglass. I think everyone's on the hourglass right now.
Yeah, I kind of like it when devs have like unexpected success as well. It's always rough when like it's not good when it's like a massive game and then there's like server issues. It's like, why did you not expect this? Like there was so many people like anticipating this game and you've only rented it out for like whatever. Me and Paradise have these fat discussions about how many servers they should have, like the cost of servers and everything, and we never come to a conclusion because I'm like, server costs are expensive. But like with a game like this, where it's a bit smaller, focused in scope, and isn't like as well known as some of the bigger franchises, then I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I'm okay with waiting. I can understand if they were blindsided with the popularity.
Well, it's 4-player like lobbies, because that's how much you run through the dungeon with. It's not like it's some 100-player battle royale million servers, so it'll be interesting to see. Warlords of Draenor had a system that would become the more polished Mythic plus in Legion. Oh, okay. Anyone still on retail? Do you remember the classic days 2-6? Do you remember the queue when classic launched?
Yeah, the queue. It's just queues. Maybe it is like WoW. Queues. Queues and loading screens.
It is like it is. Yeah. Guys, do you want to see DPS plays? Do you want to see healer plays? Do you want to see tank plays? I'm thinking I'll go DPS first.
Yeah, what classes have you guys been playing as? I know someone recommended Rhyme.
I'm playing Rhyme.
Which is Rhyme, the blue lady.
A Frost Mage, like looking one here.
MMO
launch day experience. You see Kevin, he knows. You don't like retail, you're staying far away from it. It
game is as good as the videos.
What does that mean? Oh, like the trailers?
Yeah, whoa. Did it look good? Whoa.
So 2-6, why do you normally prefer DPS sort of classes in these games?
Because I want to play the tank, but then you can't rely on like the healers to heal you properly. And then if you don't, okay, so I want to play the tank, which is good, but then it's dependent on the healers and then the DPS doing damage. but then the DPS, you can DPS your way through something and do enough damage to kill the thing before anything becomes a danger, if you get what I'm saying.
I do get what you're saying, yeah. If you're a tank, you're having to do a
Yeah.
lot of work to aggro, control, and taunt and all that. And if the healer's not doing their job, then you wipe. If the DPS aren't doing their job, you wipe. And the
Yeah.
whole time you're basically carrying, but you can't carry because you're not a DPS.
Yeah.
I think, and I might get some flack for this, but I think healing is not actually a very hard role in comparison to aggro holding on a tank. Generally speaking, in a lot of games, at least that I've played, healers have.
For aggro, you just press a button. You just walk up to something, press a button, look their direction.
No, because you need
For
like
healing,
more.
watch
You're talking
and
like
mana
raids,
management.
and you're talking like 20 adds and a boss, and you've got different aggro amounts, and the DPS, if their DPS too hard, they'll spike aggro. So you've got to have like taunts macroed. You've got to have AOE taunts for mob groups. You've got to keep personal DPS up so that you keep ramping aggro. Healers generally have like some AoE heal options, a couple panic buttons that are like instant heals or invulnerabilities, and then either channeled heals or healed over time focus build. So you just got to keep uptime on that on like the tank, and then just flex heal any DPS that take a hit. Obviously, DPS have the easiest role.
Okay, is that why you wanted to play healer in this then?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Healing is one of the easiest things, and I stand by that. You see Synex? Maybe he knows. Toxie says healing
Maybe
FF14.
he knows.
If I were to go back to FF14, healing is the last thing I would do, just because there's so many classes in FF14. There's like samurai and I didn't even know what they all are because they're introducing new ones all the time. But I know that there's like a list of classes, so I'd probably play something that's a bit more flashy, you know. Or are there flashy healers? And that says healing ain't easy.
If
It's a controversial point.
were easy, people would be better at it. Yeah, true.
I don't know. I have a retort. I think that's the symptom of not many people healing or being good healers is because not many people, population-wise of a game, play healers because the power fantasy is on the DPS or the tank. I want to be the big frontline guy. I want to nuke enemies versus I want to support my friends, which is just a less popular archetype or like role in the Trinity. So I think there's a smaller group of players that play healer, and therefore there's an even smaller group of good players within that. So if you have like 100,000 DPS and 10% are really good, then you've got 10k DPS players out there slaying it. If you've got 20k healers and only 10% are good, then you have a fraction. Do you know what I mean? That's my retort.
How would you make a healer class good?
You mean
And
like
more
the player
interactive
good or just the class?
to get the power fantasy.
It needs to be a
healing.
hybrid healer. So it needs to be a healer hybrid DPS class that can still do respectable damage, but also fulfills the healer role. And then you can have 2 or 3 of those instead of one dedicated full healer, no DPS. So you can feel like you're contributing on the DPS meter, but you're also like healing the team like passively. So there's a few games that did systems like that, and I thought they did it really well. Like Secret World has like hybrid sort of classes like that. Guild Wars has like Elementalist can heal, but it has access to all the other elements, so you're basically a DPS and a healer.
The servers are down, announced by the devs on Discord. They're
On it.
working on it.
Yeah. They are. You got the thing up on the side 2.6, right? You can see if there's any updates. You actually play healer in every RPG. So Val D&D, give me the breakdown. Why do you play healer? What's the fantasy for you? Healing as a sage in FF14 was fun. Tell me why it was fun, because a class as a sage doesn't sort of sound super cool.
Have you even played as a healer in any MMO?
I did in Secret War. I did in Fiesta. I've played healer in WoW at different points. Druid. Shout out to Druid. Druid's kind of OP because it's very easy to do different roles with Druid.
Yeah.
What other MMOs? Um. Oh, what was it called? Forsaken World, which isn't online anymore. I played all the free-to-play ones, 2.6. I was a broke boy back in the day, so I had to play the free ones.
You gotta run a healer in the next one.
I stand by it though, only if it's fun or some kind of hybrid. I don't want to just be a pure, like I don't want to be like a priest archetype healer where all I really do is press a button and heal.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's a proper healer.
It is, and that's why people don't play.
You gotta boost up your team.
The Sage was fun because it was like being a healer with a gun with the right abilities, attacking enemies would heal teammates. You see, look, there you go. The hybrid healer style. DPS hybrid. It was fun because it was like Gundam bits. It was kind of like a hybrid shield healer that could do some DPS. You see, you gotta make the hybrid healers. That's how people like them.
Where's the actual gameplay? The actual gameplay, this is it. What you're seeing right now is it. The stronghold is like a test to see if you can read the stronghold, and then
it's a test of
withstand.
willpower. It is a playtest. It is a beta. They've announced that they're sorting it out. The server should be on any time now. You just really like keeping everyone alive. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. When you're like, the thing is as well, because, and this is part of the lore of playing a healer or a tank, they're lesser played class like archetypes, so you always can find parties easily for like dungeons and raids. So I don't know if anyone, I'm sure 2.6 you probably will have, but if you're playing a DPS and you're trying to get in the raid on reset day or the dungeons on reset day, you're going to have to fight as a DPS to get a good party. Whereas if you're a healer or a tank, you're just in straight away.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the benefits. You actually get to play the game. Like, which is like huge.
You know, like people,
Serenity.
You know, people do that thing where they like invite you in like the pug, and then they inspect your gear and then just kick you immediately.
We used to just like sneak into those and wow, like just sneak in and be there, but still be like top of the DPS table. That's the thing. Like gear doesn't necessarily mean like you're a good player, so you can still outplay people. Obviously, numbers and things play a massive factor into that. So if you're out DPSing people that have like better item level than you, then I don't know what's going on there, but still, you can. It's possible. It's possible.
You know what? While we wait on the loading screen, let me get some trailers or something on the go, just so we can at least see what's
That's
up.
such a interesting question. What was your best dopamine moment when playing these games? I've been watching your channel for a long time and would like to know the best feeling you've ever got when playing. I think it's when the risk versus reward is there. So a lot of the time, I know people don't necessarily like extraction games, but that element that there's something to risk and something to take and something to, it's like a game like this where you have all the loot and you can get the best loot, but there's even a layer on top of that is you can get the best loot, but are you actually going to get the best loot by getting it out? That's where like I love that bit of like that dopamine there. But generally it's when you just have a good class, a good bit of action with skills that have variety, and when you've built a good build around your class in a system that has a ton of options and it feels unique, and then you go out and you're like, oh, my build hits different, nobody knows about this build, let me go and like tell people about it and show them what it does.
So yeah, I kind of feel the same. But I'll do a different example because I could just say, when you get like a god roll piece of loot or like a red in an extraction game, like a super expensive item, but which is true for me. But since you basically said that, the other one where you get like an amazing dopamine hit is like a game like Elden Ring or a hard game, maybe
Yeah.
like this as well, where there's a boss at the end and you've been dying to that boss and learning it, and it's been a struggle, but then everything comes together. You've learned the kind of, you can even apply it to Monster Hunter. Then you've learned the move set, kind of get what's going on. You hit the parries when you need to, or the iframe dodge rolls, and then you take it out cleanly for the first time after struggling. That's like that moment in a game is one of the best moments to me. Um,
Yeah.
and it's a scarce and fleeting thing because there's only going to be so many bosses that you have to fight and overcome and learn. So they become more meaningful like the harder a fight is and the better that you can like overcome it.
Yeah.
Healing in Terra was so much fun. I missed that game. Terra, I played Terra. That was another free to play one back in the day. Oh my god. I remember that freaking start zone. It was like, wasn't it on like some floating island thing, and there was like crystals and stuff. Oh my gosh, that was a while ago.
What are we saying in the chat? In this case, for this game, you can collect loot and bring it out like an extraction, but PvE oriented. I don't know. I know nothing about the mechanics of this game. Someone just said it's WoW like, and I got excited. My research, I like when I don't know about a game because it's not that many times when you don't necessarily like know because we have to research so many that I kind of know everything about every little game. So this is a new feeling where I go in and I don't know much about it. So I'm excited to see what it's all about. And you guys are saying from what you guys are saying, there's a lot that I might like. And you guys are telling me about it. Normally, we're telling you guys about what's going on in the games.
That's the beauty of this one. We're jumping in for the first time to try it out. So I like that. But we don't often get to share that experience for us. We usually digest the game and we come in with all the details. So now it's actually nice to kind of do a bit different and share the exploration like with you guys instead of the outcome.
Yeah, I think, for example, the way that we have to play games is a bit weird sometimes as well. Like Final Fantasy 16, they did like a preview thing for that, and I had to play through 6 hours of that game. And then day one, the game comes out. I have to play through that same 6 hours again. So it's like kind of, and then I have to get past that bit and then be like into the bit that I actually will enjoy and have a new experience from.
Do you remember Perfect World MMO back? I do. I did play a bit of Perfect World, but I more so played Forsaken World, which was kind of like a clone, you could say. If this trailer is the gameplay, this looks like WoW dungeons with modded. Yeah, it's basically that's basically what it is. It's dungeon runs with the gear and the loot and the bosses.
Do you remember any WoW dungeons? I remember one where you had to go on a time limit to go through to get a dragon mount. And it was like
What, like
back
a
in the day.
guaranteed? Or like a random drop?
Yeah, it was like the past. It was like a dungeon that told you about like the past of like the lands of WoW, and you got like a red dragon for like completing it within like a certain time. It was cool. Remember the Yaztec dungeon?
I'm gonna queue
Shadow
up.
Moon Burial Ground was kind of nice back then, back in the days. Are we meant to back out or are we just like waiting? Let me see if I can see the Discord. Who's in the Discord? Who's got news for me? Because they haven't tweeted anything on the tweeters. There's 20k people in their Discord and they're online.
That's why we're struggling to get
it
in.
is booming the chat in the Discord. Do you want me to read some comments from the
Yeah, go
Discord?
on. Yeah. Give us some
I'm
Discord.
in.
Oh, good for him.
This is your 5-minute alert. I'm traveling to Stronghold. We in. So people seem to be getting in now. We in. Traveling to Stronghold. We in.
Do we want to relaunch if they're in?
I don't think so.
I mean, it is spinning
I'm a
still.
17 loading minute veteran of the loading screen. Do I get a mount or an achievement? Any news on the antivirus issues? I did get some antivirus issues when I was booting this up, by the way, guys. So just be mindful of that. But I was able to get through them.
Yeah, I think it
Uh,
does depend on your firewall because yours was struggling, right?
yeah.
Mine wasn't. So if you have a stricter firewall, you might want to prepare yourself. You got a Toxie, you caught that one, did you? The loading screen is the real boss. It is right now. You remember the time? What? I don't remember that. Do you remember the dungeon in WoW, the Scarlet Castle or whatever it was called?
Scarlet Castle. Tell me a bit about
Or Scarlet Stronghold or
the.
something?
Oh, is that the one with all the guards?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was one
And the
before that. That was another little sort of castle area that would drop this specific warrior sword that would let you do like AOE, and it
yeah.
was like it would make you OP while you were leveling.
That's it.
Any
I like
chance of
it
the
when things have like unique
Hmm?
drops.
Yeah, exactly. Like actual like impactful drops like that change. Like having a weapon on a class that allows you to hit multiple enemies is like as a drop. That's cool because that's like an ability almost.
The monastery. I remember that. All the
The
priests used to
Scarlet
come.
Monastery, that was it.
Yeah.
Feral like class. So there isn't if you're thinking of like some kind of like werewolf or rapid attacker like that. But there is like a sort of animal looking healer character. The Scarlet Monastery takes me back. Yeah, that is a memorable one for sure. They got what's this different? Oh, there's defeat the previous lead dungeon to unlock. You got to work your way through the dungeons to unlock the good ones.
Someone was spamming that the servers are up. You need to close your game and open it again. Let's not do that. They're trying to get us out of the
underhanded tricks. Won't launch on the deck. You tried it on the Steam Deck. I don't even know. I guess maybe it. Like, if it could launch, it would. I don't know. It's a lot of buttons for the Steam Deck. This is the ferally looking healer class, by the way, that's on the screen now. You get a mount 2/6.
Do you?
Yeah, it was
So what do you do? So you go to the dungeon. Is the dungeon? There's nothing? Is there nothing outside of the dungeon? So it's like you have your character. You go into a dungeon. You play the dungeon. You get your loot. You gear up. You min max, and then you go back into harder dungeons. Is that the flow?
I think that is the flow, but you probably have to repeat the dungeons a few times, you know, to get good rolls and stuff. I think there's different kinds of dungeons and stuff like that, though. There was different like categories, and there was one called Endless, so maybe there's like an Endless Wave one or something.
Okay. There is a gathering hub. Awesome.
He's been playing Silk Song, but getting your butt kicked.
By the way, guys, we found out that the like button is interactive for us, so we can actually see the likes pop up. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like people were just putting in emotes.
2/6, can you see my emote?
I did. It was a little congratulations thing.
That was
I
me.
didn't realize like it was like super real time like that. That's like crazy.
That was your face.
Wow, little smiley face. That is crazy.
Yeah, I've not actually noticed that before. Guys, drop a little emoji or a little like. I just want to see the little. There you go, little love heart. It's popping up.
Wow.
Let's go. Endless difficulty. Oh, is it a difficulty? Is it?
Okay.
Go back to the game, see how we're getting on.
Kevin is
Still
in
spinning.
once again.
Kevin, how did you get in? Come on, spill the beans.
How did Kevin get timed out, get back in before us, and I've just been on the stronghold? Maybe that is the joke. It's strongly holding us here.
Today to give you a
Yeah, that is right. There is some kind of crafting, vendors, build making, and that kind of stuff.
Bro, I've never seen so many people so eager to play this game. The Discord is going nuts right now. Like full on caps, let me in and let me play.
You know what? Let me give you a little bit of trivia, 2-6, okay? And people and everyone in chat, okay? A little bit of trivia.
Oh, well, we're doing trivia questions now.
Well, let me just make sure I get my facts straight, okay? So 2-6 and everyone in chat, how many people does it take to form a fellowship? The answer might
What?
surprise you.
4. 4 peoples. Nine. Why specifically 9?
Well, no, don't say 9 yet. So the answer is actually just anything higher than 2. You can have small fellowships, you can have medium-sized ones and large ones. So it can be thousands of people or it can be like 2 people. But then the follow-up is how many were in the Fellowship of the Ring?
The hobbits. The men. The elves. There was like 3 elves, right?
In the Fellowship?
Yeah, because like Elrond and then his 2 guys. There was like Gimli and his people.
No, but you're thinking of the meeting, not the Fellowship.
Oh, is there only?
So
Wait.
you've got
Gimli,
Aragorn.
Aragorn, Pippin, Sam, Frodo, the other Pippin. I always forget what his name is.
Merry.
Merry.
Pippin 2.
Pippin 2. Does Boromir count as that? Because he was in it, but he kind of like ratted it.
He did rat it, but he was in the Fellowship.
Elrond, because he sent him.
No,
out?
he's not in the Fellowship.
Is he not in the Fellowship? What
No.
counts as being in the Fellowship? What quantifies?
It's the group that set off.
Okay. Well, Jade's got me there. It was like 9 people in the Fellowship.
So it's a bit of a. I mean, obviously, die-hard fans will get it right, but it's a bit of a trick question because people will forget Boromir was in the original Fellowship, and people also forget Merry and Pippin were in it too.
Oh, okay. So I got it right. I just didn't know the final numbers. I asked the difficult questions.
And so there you go, guys. The Fellowship trivia.
He isn't a fellow.
I just installed the game. Any tips or recommendations on what to play? I'm pretty much down for it. So that's the thing. We are still trying to get it. So my first recommendation is start getting in the queue and trying to get in. Or maybe don't and wait a bit. There's a bit of a queue right now to get in. But you do have options between a damage dealer, the tanks, and the healers. So it kind of is up to the playstyle you want. But I can't give any specific recommendations because we haven't got in yet. But there is difficulties that are ranging from like easy to hard with stars. So you might want to pick a lower star difficulty to begin with if you want an easier time. Still on the stronghold. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, you could drop a little like below. It does really help. Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for joining us today. We are, as you can see, playing some Fellowship, trying to get in. It is in beta at the minute, so there's going to be a few bumps along the way, but it will be in early access on the 16th of October. If you do want to check the game out, we do have a link that periodically comes up in chat. It is in playtest right now for a few more days until the 23rd. So you can just click join the playtest, I think, and you can just jump in and play. You're never gonna get in again, Ember. At least you got in. Let me queue up some more. Here we go. All right, guys, we actually got a little gameplay run here. I think it has commentary there,
and do some.
So we can't have sound. But we are seeing. I think is this the martial art tank? This looks kind of sweaty. Seven playable characters. We'll see. I think that sounds right. 7 or 8. No queue popped up yet. Did you click the start button when you launched?
You restarted and got in. It's gonna wait until the servers are up.
I don't trust this restart because I feel like we're just gonna lose our place.
Nah, the servers are not up. The servers are not up. Because people will be talking about the actual like gameplay itself if it was up.
Mm. This martial art tank looks sweaty, 2-6. This guy is tanking an entire room of mobs. He's got rocks spinning around him.
I can't see anything.
There's DPS number. I know you can't. Sorry. You can't see. That's why I'm here to do the run. But it looks sweaty. It kind of looks like a DPS hybrid, to be honest.
Nice.
Who's the guy with the big hammer?
Never mind. I'm in a dungeon. Good luck, guys. I'm playing. No, you're not.
Oh, Kevin, why are you lying? Why is everybody lying? I just restarted and didn't get in. You see, Ember, appreciate you. You're out there testing it for us so we don't lose our place. But although, unfortunately, you are probably at the back of the queue now. Tarek, the big hammer. Is he DPS? Because it doesn't look like he's tanking. Yeah, it looks like he's just DPSing. Whoa, he's got a spin to win! End, right? He's got massive spin to win. That might have to be me. Maybe I'm not a rhyme player after all. Look at the heals popping. Look at who's this healer? They need to get a raise. They're keeping the whole team dream alive.
You're roasting the healers, now you're here. Look, I've opened up our own stream so I can see the view.
It looks sweaty. Why am I stuck in the stronghold load screen? I think everyone is at the minute because they are having some server difficulties. They put out a tweet not too long ago.
Oh, it's got like the DPS like meter as well. It's like full on recount.
Exactly. You don't need all that. They got it already. So if you have a look, the tank is actually the 3rd highest DPS. I'm guessing the healer's at the bottom, but the tank isn't that far behind the just wait player. So This I was saying it's like a sweaty DPS tank hybrid.
Yeah. What do you guys think about DPS counters in these games? Do you think they're a good thing, a bad thing? Does it put you under pressure?
There's only one correct answer, by the way. Tarek has a rhythm minigame for his attacks. But count me in. I'm a Guitar Hero savant. I love a rhythm game. As long as it's got like good tunes.
I don't often play DPS classes. I'm more into healing. Yeah, but you still have the healing meters as well, right? So, um,
I don't see one though. Maybe you can enable it.
no, because it says it's on damage done, but I think you could just like tab over and it would be like healing done.
Mm.
Is it max players 4, or are there activities with like more than 4 players?
That is a good question. The DPS meter can lie so much. A lot of DPS meter is how many targets the tank managed to pull and survive. Well, unless I'm misunderstanding, I kind of feel the opposite. I feel like the DPS meter doesn't lie. It will spike in like AoE encounters for like an AoE class. So if you're like a single target DPS, you will probably immediately just get destroyed in the DPS meter if like a tank pulls a room and a mage does like an AoE meteor shower or whatever. But
Or is he saying that if the tank tags the thing and he's got aggro, it counts for his damage on the DPS meter? Maybe that's what it is.
oh, if it's like that, yeah, that sounds broken. But you can see there's mechanics, look. So there's little blood orbs that it looks like they need to run into to stop the boss
Yeah.
from grabbing them. Yeah, and you keep spawning the orbs, so someone's going to be on orb duty. Or do they just damage you? I couldn't tell because they're not homing to the boss. But they are. Oh no, it's like, is it like a buff or because they're picking it up and it applied something to them? You can have
Maybe.
you can have more of the same class in a group, or oh, can you? Or is it? Yeah, Kevin, do you know that? Can you have multiple of the same characters in on the team? You can have two of the same DPS in the group. Okay. I guess you only can have like two DPS in the group anyway, because you need a tank and a healer.
Regine,
Just
I read your comment. I was like, what? The American is meant to be the one that pulls all the time? What?
oh, you meant to stay in the stronger queue or restart often. I think you might just want to stay in the queue, but it doesn't hurt to give it a little restart, see if you can get in. Look at this tank. He's grouped them all up into one spot. The warrior's spinning to winning. There's AoEs popping off. The tank even has AoEs. The healer's keeping the dream alive. I see DPS coming in. I see heals coming in.
I see the pony coming out. Wow, proper tanking right there.
You can see all the buff uptime on the left.
Whoa, group them up nicely.
There's a timer for the dungeon, look on the right.
Yep.
20 minutes left and they've only got 23%, sorry, kill score. 1 of 3 bosses are down. DPS meter shows so, like overall and encounter, which is nice.
Hard for us because we're not going to know what the abilities do, so we're going to have to read through our abilities like while playing through the dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that we won't have like, what's that, 2, 4, 6? Like, I guess all 16 slots won't be populated at the start, but if they are, then that'll be a bit of reading needed.
Had a rumor that in the closed testing, people did 2 Kung Fu tanks, 1 healer, and pushed 30 plus stages. Wowee!
Is that the tech? Because it's like a tank hybrid, so it's still. Because look, I mean, he's not doing that much less than the just wait guy. What class is the just wait guy? He's overtook in encounter DPS.
Well, that's for that single encounter. So if he attacked early, then
It looks like there's a fire mage, the healer guy, the warrior guy, and then him. So no one's playing Rhyme in this group. He's the hammer dude, and he's barely overtaking the tank in DPS. Is the fire mage that good then? Because he's like massively ahead of everyone else.
Yes, God.
I may have found my class.
The fire mage. You've seen like one video, you're like, oh yeah, the fire mage.
The clear winner. I think that's the blue chip. I don't know though. It's like fire skills, not ice. That tank deals damage and heals themselves as well. Wow. It does everything. Tank, healing, DPS. There's interesting like mob variety though. They've got like a sort of plant enemy. There's like the animal style enemy. There was some other ones before. They fought like a big beast man. What are these guys called? That Ashen Cutthroat. Night Mist. They may have different eye levels, usually all do. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. We don't know what gear they are, and yeah, what their like eye level is. That's true. That could really skew it. You're right, I swear I saw the blue lady. I know, I thought it might have been her as well, but I paid a little closer attention. It's definitely like some kind of fire mage. Let's have a little look. We're still on the stronghold
I've sent
screen.
you a website that has all the abilities.
Ooh. Guys, let's have a little look at the different characters. Ooh, wow, this is really good that they got this. Okay. Can I just go? Ooh, here we go. All right, we'll look at Rhyme. So this is the DPS that I was going to play. DPS ranged. Channeling the forces of Spirit and Ice to conjure powerful spells to decimate foes. Spellcasting damage dealer with builder spender mechanics. We love a bit of building and spending. Excel at focusing down the biggest threat from a distance. The abilities fill an anima bar to deal spikes of damage to generate winter orbs, and you use winter orbs to cast dangerous spells. Okay, that's pretty cool. So let's have a look at the abilities, okay? Brain Freeze, interrupt target spellcasting, prevent it for casting. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, it's like a silence. Conjure an icy crystal inside a target that pulses frost damage every second for 3 seconds to target. Oh, a little AoE that generates an anima. 10-second cooldown. Anima's shown at the bar every 9 seconds. 9 that you create. Okay, so 9 anima is 1 orb. Cold Snap. Just immediate cold damage. Generate. Oh, straight up generate an orb. That's really good. Summon 5 Frost Swallows to circle above the target for 20 seconds. Your Cold Snap and Freezing Torrent commands the Frost Swallows to swoop down on enemies dealing damage to their target. Okay. It did say, like, excels at bringing down the biggest threat, so I don't think the Ice Mage is actually that AoE focused. Maybe that's what the Fire Mage is for, right? Flare your target with a Frost Beam. Channel for 2 seconds. Blast enemies in front of you, knocking them back and slowing them. A Frost Bolt. Take reduced damage, a little panic button. Hurl a massive ice, dealing damage. Enter a state of focused casting for 20 seconds, causing you to deal 20% more damage. That's pretty good. Little burst. Unleash an ice comet above the enemy to crash down, doing... It's got a few AoEs. Oh, yeah. A little blink. It's called Ice Dash. Your spirit is increased by 20% for 20 seconds. 30% of all the damage you deal is replicated as healing, divided equally among all allies. I don't know that this is for me, TC. This is some kind of... This is some kind of, like, crowd control... Hybrid healer DPS.
They're
Invoke
supposedly
frozen
like,
tundra, granting you an deal increased damage. I don't know. This, you know what? Now that I've read it, it doesn't really sound like it's for me.
who are you looking for then?
Talent. Oh,
We
they're like
haven't seen like
upgrade. Oh.
Mara. Is Mara at the top? Is Mara good? Best DPS guys.
All right, let's have a look at Mara, shall we? Mara weaves in and out of the shadows to strike down her enemy. Is a DPS that utilizes abilities to build combo points that she spends on powerful finishing moves that make quick work of foes. As an assassin, has a variety of poisons. When used strategically, give her the upper hand. Again, so single target focus, but that's pretty normal for an assassin. All right, so you've got Arachnid Assault. Deal arachnid damage to targets in radius around her. Increase damage per combo point up to 120%. Backstab, 40 more percent from behind. So you gotta be behind them. Enter a
I made it
stealth.
into a dungeon for one pull and then got DC'd. I feel like
Oh,
was it a
no.
good one though? Was it a good pull? Did you get like a little rotation off? Was it nice? You see those damage numbers where you're like, oh, that's the hit.
Oh, so when you use stealth on Mara, it makes some of your abilities apply poison.
Yep.
No combo. You can stun an enemy. You can instantly refill your energy and combo points with a 3-minute cooldown. So you can do a big burst, basically do your big hit twice. You can apply a bleed. You can interrupt something, deal more damage and generate more points. Deal more damage again, so that's a consumer skill. Take reduced damage, panic button. A little AoE throwing knives. Instantly teleport behind target enemy or player and increase movement speed by 50. A little blink as well. Plunge daggers into the target. Generates combo points. And finally, for the next 20 seconds, those two skills summon 2 shadowy clones that imitate the attack for 100% damage out. Wow, you can get
Luke
shadow
says
clones.
Miko plays is really fun. He played her in the beta and plays more like a DPS. Interesting. Who was at the top of the leaderboard? Was it the Flamer guy in that video that we were watching?
It was the flame. It was the flame guy. I mean, I'll take a look at Miko. Miko. A martial artist who utilizes a variety of fighting techniques to empower herself and defend her allies. Is a melee tank that uses ability combo mechanics. Excels in the front lines, taking hits for her allies. Uses ability combos from
Why
powerful
did I
finishing
not choose
moves.
her?
Big cooldowns and self buffs. It says. Cyclone instantly pull all enemies in around. Wow. Okay, that's that. Yeah, they were grouping them. Deal damage and generate fist technique. Gain access to finishing moves based on the combo builder use. What the heck? It's got like 6 permutations. Quickly travel forwards as short. You got a little dash. You have an instant heal, and every time you auto attack an enemy, you get 30% increased healing, stacking 50 times. What? Leap and slam the ground. A skill that gives you access to palm techniques. Got an interrupt.
So how do you choose between the palm techniques then? Because there's 2 underneath, right? There's like double palm strike after using. I'm guessing it's like Serenity or something. Or after Spirit Palm.
You need to use fighting techniques.
So
it can be used during global cool. I think you must have to just use the. It's like it depends.
You use Spirit
based
Palm,
on combo
right?
builders.
Yeah, use Spirit Palm, and then Spirit Palm goes into fighting techniques. And fighting techniques lets you do. Oh no, fighting techniques. The double palm strike is a buff, and then you get the Spirit Vortex. Restart the game and choose
this
her.
class is wild because you've got a freaking shadow clone as well that takes a portion of your damage, and then you've also got the soul twin. When soul
if you like
twinning is
combo
active,
style and buffs, Miko is addicting. Yeah, definitely. Make up.
All right, well now we have to look at Ardios, the fire mage, the DPS king, the number 1 on the leaderboard. Ardios is a
crazy.
A cocky range spellcaster who utilizes powerful fire damage over time effects. The fact that others have struggled to utilize such raw power doesn't concern him. He's found it to be a snap. He utilizes a system called Embers and Burning Embers, where he uses his basic abilities. He collects the remaining embers of. Wait, he uses his basic abilities. He collects the remaining embers of the spell cast. When enough embers are collected, they are set ablaze as burning embers. These are visible as the flames over his action bar, and can be spent to cast Detonate, causing your fire damage over time effects to deal instant damage. Okay, so yeah, you're putting dots on and then you're popping the dots. So you can
His heart
conjure fire in an
burns.
area, deal fire damage, apply a blaze to all enemies. You can instantly detonate them, dealing damage equal to 3 seconds of average tick to each enemy. Engulf them in flame, does damage over time. Throw a fiery ball in an area to damage all enemies and do damage over time. Fire frogs 2/6 that leap at your enemies and burn them. Conjure a bright flame of fire in their eyes, causing them to be
You're nerding out
disoriented.
too much about the things, and then you're like the viewers. Are you liking him running through the
I'm
through the
giving
skills?
everyone the crash course on every
No.
character in the game.
No.
All right, so 2/6.
Devin,
You like this one, Mako, right? You're gonna go Mako.
yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna go with the shield lady to begin with, anyway. We made progress on the open beta servers, and we should have a fix coming soon. We're looking to have you back in the game as soon as possible. I want someone from the team to come in here, say hello. The servers will be fixed in 5 minutes only for you and Paradise and nobody else.
Let us in.
Let us in.
No, it's good that they're giving updates though. You know, when these things happen, I don't actually think it's an easy fix. I'm no game dev, or like I don't really know how server architecture for games works, but I don't know how easy it is to just like fix a queuing issue outside of just spooling up more servers. But if it's a third party host, I think that can take some time, right?
Yeah. Go get in contact with them.
You just restart your game. You pick Mako. You see, we've watched this Mako gameplay. And everyone's gonna play it because it just looks so good.
The dungeons really look really good. Who are these cowboys?
That is a good point. I mean, yeah, and I think there is different like themed dungeons and stuff like that. Whoa, what's that? A little flower boss. A
So
big
they're
flower
on
boss, did
this.
you say?
They're going to the second boss out of 3, right? And they've got
Yeah.
14 minutes to do it.
I mean, they're
People not
halfway.
sweating this, like like people was getting clapped day one.
I mean, if my MMO experience with random pugs is anything to go by, then yeah, it might be.
I wasn't healing you. I was opening up my bubblegum packet. Oh, I'm out of mana. What
Sorry,
was I
I'm
meant to do?
I'm Guys, thanks for joining us for this look at Fellowship. We're going to be hopefully getting in soon. The game is in beta, so I kind of expect that there'll be a few bumps in the road. But you do have a few more days to play the playtest. It's just live on Steam. We have the link
By the
in the
way,
description.
they're running plus 25 Demon Brand. How does this plus system work? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
the
they
scale
are. You
difficulty
can see on the side.
based on it? I guess it's the same as like Diablo.
I think it's just juices their like health and damage and probably gives better loot.
Yeah, so same as Diablo, like dungeon things. Forgot what they're
The
called.
old Nephilim riffs from Diablo 3.
The difficulty starts at 1. Okay, cool. When does it actually start hurting?
There's little ads too. There's a load of ads spawning. There's ground AoEs. They're doing
The
damage.
healers,
They got it half dead.
the healer's healing constantly, or is that just the self heal that? the
I
person's got on
think
them.
it's a combination, and I could be wrong, but there's constant buffs coming up on him, so maybe they're like
They
heal
know
over
the
time.
mechanics.
Must be a lot of heal dots. That's a lot of ads. I will say
Screw
he
them up.
is losing health quite quickly when they actually hit him, so that he is in need of constant heals.
It hurts at 4. Crazy.
You gotta get that good loot though. That's what it's for. You gotta get a little build going, get some synergies, get some good eye levels. Look, you got little tendrils coming out doing ground AoEs. That orb that is flying across the screen really looks like the Frost Nova from Diablo. What are these little flower buds? Is that going to spawn ads if you don't run over them? Let's have a look.
Just trampling them
Oh,
like
it does look. I think it made one of them turn into a flower.
getting
So
hurt
many dead
badly
flowers.
now.
Don't sit in the AoE. That rock spin looks really strong, by the way.
What is that move that they're doing now? It's like a little back kick. Whoa!
The spin to
Somersault
win.
kicks.
A lot of ground AoEs. I don't know if they'll. Do you think they can clear it at this point? They've
I
got
don't
10
know.
minutes left, and they still have the last boss. And I'm guessing the last boss is the hardest.
Yeah. They're getting through it, right? It's only got a little bit of health left. So,
Yeah.
chat, what we saying? Have we changed our mind about our classes? What is everybody going to be picking? I should have gone with this class, but I've gone
It
with
might not have picked it because we didn't get in.
True. I've gone with Helena. Taunt heavy, shield throw, shockwave, shouting, bleed.
If you are watching, we do appreciate a little like on the stream as well. We don't usually ask, but when we're streaming, it does very much help. So thank you guys. Appreciate you all. We're waiting to get in. We're waiting with everyone else. They gave an update recently saying that the fix is coming soon. Plus 25. So, Kevin, if you're still around, how long does it take to climb to like plus 25? Is there a max plus?
Let's go plus 25 instantly.
I'm up for it.
Just walk in, just get like ruined in like one
Just
hit.
one shot. The hulking Bolgor.
Who's sending that orb across? Is that the flame dude that's sending that orb
No,
like
that's the
constantly?
healer.
Ah, okay. What is it actually doing?
To be honest, like it moves so slow. I don't know. Maybe it heals or buffs or something.
Yeah.
Never made that, and no endless scaling. And no, it's endless scaling. Oh, okay. It takes some time for sure. Okay, appreciate it, guy. That's what the grind is about. Is there cosmetics? Like, can you get like does the gear change like your actual armor and stuff? Can you get like rare cosmetic drops and stuff? Because since it's characters, that's something that I would want to know. Like, how much can I make my character unique to me, and is it based on my gear, my build? Is it like drops? Could you do transmog? No leveling PvE, no gear, but you can start dungeons right away. That's what we're on about. Yeah, the gear does change the looks. That's cool. That's big. That's big. If the gear didn't change looks, that would be really like lame. So I'm glad it does.
There's
Ember
talents
is in.
too. Oh my gosh, there's talents per character. I'm looking at the loot now on that website. You can get a a blood seal ruby ring. There seems to be about 3 dungeons so far. Got a little dungeon map on it.
They're skipping ads to try and get through quicker.
That's what they should have done to begin with.
Yeah. They've mentioned transmogs and certain color schemes and such tied to things like season rankings. Oh, okay. That AoE pull move is so good on Mako here. 7 dungeons, okay. There's a lot of potential because they can do things like could have like
Yeah,
modifiers. They could have random
boss
encounters within the
yeah,
dungeons. They could have I would love it if they have like a treasure goblin of some kind.
that's the best. I don't think any loot game should not have a treasure goblin that runs away from you and splits out loads of stuff. It's such a satisfying mechanic.
Mm.
And I like the inverse of that as well with the in Diablo when they had the butcher like spawn.
Oh
That was cool.
yes.
And they just didn't
Yes.
do enough of that. Like I don't understand like on launch they only had like one encounter. They should
I
just do
think
more of that. Just have
yeah.
like random.
I think our entire Diablo playtime, I got like the butcher once or twice. Like
Yeah,
it's random, obviously, so you can get lucky, unlucky. But man, like you couldn't make that guy appear if you wanted to. Like, he was elusive. They do have modifiers at certain levels. That's yeah, kind of pretty cool. What I would have wanted, expected. The curses are added as high. Oh, they're called curses. Okay. You have to fill the kill score on the right, so you can't skip. Oh, I see. So you have to add full until that's full, and then you can skip.
they thought about this. They thought about this.
We doubted them, but they are on the final boss now with 5 minutes, and it is already a quarter dead.
Oh, is it? They got up to this kill score and they're just like, oh, okay, cool. We don't need to kill any more ads.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go to the boss now.
The prophet Ezrath. I thought it was Ezekiel just now. It's Ezra. Does he drop his sword? Because that is a cool looking sword.
You have to roll for it.
Oh my gosh! Do you think there's a roll? Do you think there is a round robin or a roll system?
Roll.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I do miss
like
that.
I
do
like
miss
it.
that. I
It felt
remember
fair.
so.
It felt fair though.
I mean, it was. I have to admit, I feel like I often lost out on the rolls. Like I don't really remember. Yeah.
I just always used to win. Just get some like stupidly high mark. Maybe that's why I'm like, oh yeah, this felt fair. This felt fair.
I feel like I always lost the roll. I remember like there's some games as well where you have like guilds and you got these like raids, and the guilds make their own like loot systems and point systems and stuff. And so if you like joined the guild as a newbie, then you basically just couldn't get any raid drops for like months. Yeah. Which like it's fair for the guild members, I guess, but it feels bad for new players. Do you know what you could do? Like, you know when you have like those like 40+ player raids sort of things in games, and then they have the roll system. Obviously, if you want to be fair and you only roll for your class, and maybe you give stuff to someone else that's struggling, but I swear there's always those people that just roll on everything.
I'll just roll on everything anyway. I can sell it.
Buy what you need.
Yeah. If it isn't bound, I can sell it.
Does everyone get loot on a successful run? Yes. Or so Kevin says.
Kevin says
Kevin
he's
is
again.
in. Okay, Kevin and Ember, since you guys are in, how did you get in? did you restart? Did you just load in eventually? For a second, I thought you were playing. Wow, this looks so much. Yeah, Lystrus, it does. It does. But it's just the dungeon runs, just the looting and all that stuff. Gear progression is smooth in that sense, and there is no trading. There's no trading. You can't trade drops to your friend. That's something that I like to do, though. Ember restarted. Okay, people are restarting and getting in, supposedly. I don't know if I've been. Am I being tricked, though? Maybe we
Some
do.
people
Maybe
are
we.
coming in, but I'm stuck on a loading screen. Let me see. Let me see what
Do
people are saying.
you want to give it a restart and I'll stay in?
Okay, I will
Ooh,
do
the
that.
loot. Look at that loot. They did it. They cleared it with 2 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Look at that loot.
That was ahead of you on the loading screen.
You span a few more times in the hourglass than me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I'm just gonna pick another DPS now. Can we double up on the flame guy?
Now that would be something.
uh,
Is this the base UI? Yes, adjustment. Yeah, so it has like all the DPS meters and stuff already baked in, which is really nice.
after seeing how sweaty the tanking is, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I just rather just stand back and shoot and DPS numbers.
Let me know how yours is going after the
Cool.
restart.
This time I had to select a server in the top right hand corner. My place in the queue is 7. My place in the queue is 7.
That's promising. Promising. The shield tank looks pretty good, 2-6 though. I'm watching it now.
Shield tank is now gone.
Look like
I am
Ares.
now the flame guy. So I'm now back on the stronghold and I'm waiting.
You're on the load screen.
Load screen.
You're still on the load screen, then I'll just wait. There is, in fact, a mage class. In fact, there's 2 mage classes. There's a ice-focused one and a fire-focused one. The ice one is a bit more CC and a little bit of healing and single target. The fire one is a bit more AoE damage over time and detonation focus. Is there a trash mob requirement? There is. So you can actually see on the right here, there's the kill score, which you need to max out. So you do have to kill a certain amount of the ads, but not all of them. So if anyone's on the load screen as well, then they have acknowledged that there's server issues and they say the fix is coming soon. That's the last update.
We're on the server screen.
But do bear in mind, it is a playtest and a beta, so there will be some.
They were expecting issues, to be honest. So that was like the big pre-warning before we booted up.
You want to play a 2-hand parry tank? I don't know that they have that at the moment. I don't even know that a parry tank could work in this kind of setting that much. Lyshas, it's funny you talk about the mythic pluses because we had a whole conversation about that earlier, but basically, yes. It is like that. And it says there's a maintenance. Oh, and Kevin, a maintenance in 12 minutes. Okay. Does that mean I'm going to get booted out? No dailies, no weeklies, just the fun part. Oh my gosh, the freaking dailies, man. I'm not
Do people not like dailies?
I don't think they do. But here's the catch.
Is that a WoW thing? Because in like every other game,
it's a WoW
dailies
thing.
are not. Okay,
they are like dreadful. But the catch is they clearly work and keep people playing. So people don't want dailies, but they do want things to do that reward them. Daily? So how do you fix that? We don't want dailies because you get FOMO and you have to log in and it becomes a chore. But you do want things to do and rewards and progression. You're running a dungeon,
so
Kevin?
You just make a weekly system that has a 7-day burn, right?
That's called weeklies, which they have them.
No, but individually you get one per days in a week. You get a charge.
An energy system?
Yeah, energy system.
I don't think they
it's
like
an energy system. It's an energy system in all but name. Dailies are like an energy system, but just inversed.
Dailies are actually weird when you think about it, because it both encourages you to log in and play.
Yeah,
but
it's an
only to
energy system.
do that
Yeah,
activity, because then you
once.
can't do it again until the
Yeah,
next day.
yeah. There you go. It's an energy system inverse.
It is. Everything's an energy system. There must be a better system though. You know what the new energy system is that every game basically has? The battle pass. You do tasks, you get XP, you unlock stuff, you get locked out until they reset your like missions or whatever. Days
You
are
love a battle
awful.
pass.
Uh, I'm not actually that big on them because a lot of these battle passes require a lot of playtime to get through, and if that's your primary game, it's fine. But if it's not, then it's very hard to get your
The
worth out of them.
only battle pass that I don't mind so much is the World of War, not the World of Warcraft one, the Magic the Gathering arena one. It's
You
like
would love that one though.
it's like passively like play it and earn some coins, and then the next season I've got enough to like buy just like a bunch of packs, and then I'm good.
You assume after the maintenance in about 10 minutes you should be able to get in. I hope so. I mean, I'm guessing maybe they've added more servers and then they got to update the game and then everyone can get in. Dailies are awful. Weekly system is slightly more palatable. At least then you can burst play a bit. Yeah. There must be I don't know. There's going to be some crazy systems in the next few years in games probably that will just mix things up. But
I bet
like,
I bet the server guy like went home. It's because it would have been about like 6 o'clock. The server guy went home and he was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be fine. The server's all gonna be good." And now he's had to rush back into work to do like maintenance on the server.
where do you see the maintenance? Like, is it because you're actually in? It has like a message.
Nope. Checking the Discord again.
Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, we would appreciate a little like, a little love heart emoji or something. It does help, so thank you so much for being here supporting us. Waiting to jump in. The early access is open. No, the beta, sorry, the playtest is open until the 23rd, so everyone can just go on the Steam page with the link in the chat or the description if you want to join. Obviously, there's going to be maintenance in 10 minutes, so maybe wait till after that. But it will be in early access on the 16th of October next month. It is releasing in a busy period of other games. At least they didn't do the rookie mistake of releasing on Friday. True. They pushed it to Thursday instead.
Say that again about the release dates.
This is the playtest. So the playtest will go until the 23rd, so you got a few days. Then the early access launches on the 16th of October, which is quite close to some other big games.
Yeah. And what? There's no. Is there an official like launch release date, or is it just?
No, that's just the early access, so it will be ongoing. If I remember correctly, server issues and downtime happened in the first playtest. Once they got everything sorted, they actually extended the playtest. I mean, well, that's the thing. If they get it fixed after this maintenance, I don't necessarily think they need to extend it because they fixed it in the first couple hours. But if they don't manage to fix it today, then I would expect a day or two extension.
So I've got a question for you. All right. 3 scenarios. Which one do you like more? Playable but laggy servers, meaning that you can't really interact with anything, but it's like you can play a little bit. You're in the game. Scenario number 2, long queue. So queues of over like 100k.
Yeah, like the WoW
waiting
Classic.
for 4 hours, maybe a whole day. Okay, cool.
You go to sleep with the queue.
Scenario number 3, where we're at now, where we're like
no one
kind of in. No one can play. We're all in it together.
If I'm being honest, wait. The chest spawned and killed them. Did you see that? They just cleared the dungeon and died to the chest. I am a number 2 person there. So I would prefer
Sure.
that they had a more strict queue and that the queue was very long, but once you're in, you can play and it's okay.
Okay.
My second choice would be that no one can play and the game is just down until they fix it. So either let me wait in a queue to play and make everyone wait until there's like a the select number of people are in, or just take the game down until there's enough spaces for everyone.
I don't know if I just got in, but it started making a noise. But I was like tabbed out to look at the chat for like half a second. And I tabbed back in and it said that I was logged out due to inactivity. Does that mean that I was in the game and then got like thrown back? Or because I never got that
Maybe
when I was on the stronghold menu
I
before.
I think I might have to restart then to see.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a little restart. If there's going to be a maintenance anyway, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Bro got ganked by a chest. What if there's a mimic? What if you clear the dungeon, the chest spawns, and it's a freaking mimic and it's another boss fight, but you get even more loot?
The mimic boss. Mimic section, exception.
All right, we're going to try a little relaunch.
When anyone says mimic as well, I have fond memories of the Elden Ring mimic. That was the goat.
It's not the mimic you might think.
Mimic tear.
The clone mimic.
I always love a boss fight like that, where it's like a clone of you. Do it more. Do it in this.
All right, we get to pick our character. Are we being fire mages 2-6?
We're being fire based. That's what you wanted to restart.
Secretly, that was my main drive.
Wait, the tip on the tip screen just changed. What?
Oh,
I'm in.
He's in. 2-6 is in, guys. So we're gonna
It's smooth. It's smooth.
Mimics are weird. You're supposed to be scared of them, but every time you see one, it's better loot. I know. I mean, that's just it. You see a mimic and you think, I gotta kill it. What's up, Benji the Adventurer? You've been waiting for this beta. It's up now. We got a link to the Steam page in the description if you want to go sign up and jump in. There is a maintenance soon, though. We've
Maintenance in 3 minutes. I've got it for 3 minutes. It's glorious. I'm jumping. There's loads of people. They're all playing the fire guy. Are they listening to the stream?
I think there's a clear class winner here.
Literatas, say
Wait,
something in the
we're
chat.
in. Look at all the people. Wait, are you here 2-6? Which one's you? Can we add each other?
Can we run a dungeon? I don't know.
I don't see you. I see so many people though. Oh, we might be in different lobbies.
Oh, people are doing the training dummy. I'm testing my abilities.
Where are you? Where are you?
Going down to a training dummy. How do we group up?
There's a friend thing. I know there's a friend thing somewhere.
In the menu.
Friends, here we go. Friends. Add a friend. What's your... Okay, I'm going to have to send you my code, 2-6, because it is definitely not typable. So what you want to do is at the top right, there's the triple line. Yeah, you got it, you got it. We're going to group up, guys. We're going to get in a little group. Oh, a little friend request. Maintenance in 1 minute. 2-6, can we get in 1 minute? I'm just gonna, should I just click? I'm gonna do the training. Wait, you just practice for 1 minute.
Yeah, practice for 1 minute. We get our like.
Where are you? I don't see you. You must just be in different instances. Okay, alright, we got steering place, we've got like a generator. Oh,
I like it. They don't have it on the F buttons, they got it on the shift button, so much better than the F buttons for like the additional. Ooh,
Ooh,
conflagrate.
AoE, yeah. Another hit.
What does this one do?
Frogs going off. The frogs are sick, too sick. Try the frogs.
The frogs.
An instant teleport.
Frogs, go, get them.
An interrupt. What is apocalypse? Big
Hold on, auto
AoE.
attack.
Reapply dots, reapply dots. Whoa! Detonate goes off.
Infernal wave. Dot.
Ooh.
Apocalypse.
Okay, I really like the frog move and the detonate move.
How do I see my my resources? No! Quick!
The
go
maintenance! Nah, we just got in!
Go back in!
Come back later. Oh, it just puts me to menu though. Do we know how long maintenance will be?
It says estimated to be done at 9.
Ah. I don't like that. Alright, let's see what we can find in the meantime. The fire guy looks pretty good, to be honest. I actually didn't mind the keybinds, Kevin. It's just like, you know, number keys and then shift number keys. It was pretty... For an MMO enjoyer, it was pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
I will say it's been a long time since I've played a proper MMO, like, structured game, though.
It says estimated done at that time. Oh, I need it done quicker than that. That's a whole 40 minutes. Or maybe they need to do it. It's like they've done that, but it's they can only set it to an hour.
I'm gonna have a little peek if there's anything.
It's Chief Rebel to pray to. Chef Rebel.
I'm gonna go back to this Mara gameplay because that actually looks kind of good.
Does anyone know about this Chef Rebel? What is the studio? What's the story behind that? What's the lore? Let's see if we can find out some lore behind Chef Rebel.
Find the lore out. Guys, thanks for joining us, by the way. You can drop a little like below if you're enjoying your time here with us. The playtest is live now. There's a little maintenance going on, but hopefully the server issues will be fixed when it comes back up. So if you join the playtest on the Steam with the link there, you'll be able to jump on once the maintenance is over.
The website says, our studio exists to craft incredible stylized games with deeply involved mechanics, providing thousands of hours of entertainment to our players. That's all. Sounds good to me, buddy, old pal. The first thing it says, gameplay first. Our projects are based on finding fun early and building that throughout the iteration and commitment. Ooh, very nice.
Very nice indeed. I'm just gonna... Oh, they got a little wiki. Did you know that?
You got a little wiki for the game?
They do. Oh, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of dungeons. You can share your builds on the wiki too. Let's take it.
Share your builds. It'll probably be up as soon as I have to leave for a 5-hour round trip to the airport. Oh, you're picking somebody up?
You can share your builds. You got Grax build here called Gambling Addiction on the Frost Mage. You got the Hybrid Mako Tanky DPS. That's for you 2-6. You got the Ice Baby build.
That sounds cool.
You've got the Wormheart Adventure. Sithril, a fanatic cultist, decided to worship the gods of the old, roam the Eldeth Mountains in search of something. Sithril's Ascent, Stormwatch, Demon Brand Ruins. Got news and updates. Browse builds, make builds, not bad. Got some Mara gameplay going on. Let's have a little peek. Right, so go into stealth, pop an AoE, which does the AoE for AoE bleed. Very smart. Full resources and yeah, that was good damage. Whoa, the resources build really quick. This is a very like resource juggly playstyle.
So is it the dots at the bottom are the resource to expend, and
I
then the
think
bar
so,
is
yeah. I think does the bar filling just give you one but then like other skills are instantly filling it
to like max?
Yeah. It could also be because they're like AoE.
Yeah. Or maybe it's consumed per target, to be fair. There were like 6 of them there.
Because that dagger
Maybe hitting
move,
more.
the dagger move instantly refills the orbs.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little backflip or a backstab to use them up. You see the little mount button there, the little horsey
Whoa.
icon.
Yeah. That's a Lord of the Rings horse if I've ever seen one.
Brago, the horse. Did you know that in the scene where Brago the horse leans next to Aragorn, that was actually real, and if it was a few inches to the side, it would have crushed him?
I don't know what to say about that. I like that you know that.
You want more Lord of the Rings facts? Have you seen the memes? You probably don't get them in.
They booted up a stream to give us live updates as they come in.
They have? Is it on the YouTube?
Yeah, it's like a streamception with Hamish.
Can we do streamception?
Yeah. Do you want a link?
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it at the minute. Is it not on their YouTube page?
No, it's on their Twitch page.
Ah, okay. That'll be why I don't see it. We're gonna do a little bit of streamception, guys.
It's set to follow only, but this was my plan all along. My master plan. Make the servers not work.
Wow, it's booming.
Get
Hamish,
followers on Twitch
give us
channel.
the updates.
It's kind of some 5-head, 200 IQ stuff, I think. No, thank you so much for your patience. We have the team working mega hard on getting this stuff fixed. So I thought the best way to do it, it's kind of tricky to kind of follow chat on Discord at the moment. Best thing we can do right now. We're going to slow mode this channel too. Yeah, I think, yeah, we've got to slow mode it. And, you know, if it gets, look, people, I'm going to put some trust in you. I don't think people are going to get super toxic. I've always said that I would like people to be excited and passionate about what's going on. And this is exactly that. People want to get in the game. I'm not mad. That's, you should.
It's a good problem to have.
I'm glad you feel that way.
You see the baby Yoda in the back?
So.
Baby Grogu.
Grogu.
Updates as they come in.
Grogu. You know who's got loads of Grogu everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Toxie has Grogu.
You played one
she's
dungeon,
she's a
and it was
Grogu
nice.
enjoyer.
She's got the animated one. That actually moves and stuff.
One that moves. Jeez.
You know, this I've been around game launches a lot of times, and this is a beta test, right? This is why we test. We test so that when we get further down the road, these things don't happen. So the team think they might have found.
This is the community manager, guys.
The
This is
thing
Hamish,
is with-
the CM. He knows what's
so
up.
you don't know.
He's the boy.
until
I don't
you
even know if
deploy
he's a
stuff.
community
So
manager, what his position is here. Basically,
I'll keep an eye on the war room.
he used to work on the Division,
Looks
and
like
we used to
we're
cover
going
a lot of
into
Division on the
maintenance mode.
channel. So that's where we know him from.
I'll let you know when it
He's
looks
very
like
nice
things are coming back
guy.
up.
2-6. Do you see that in the
But yeah,
back?
like I said, we're
The
a small
division
team,
in
so
the
these things can
Oh
take the
yeah,
time.
there you go.
There you go.
This is the most viewers we've ever had. Baby Yoda.
One of the
nuns.
things that he was
It's true.
very good at was being like transparent with his community. So
when I've done
if
these
he's one of your
kinds of
community
streams
managers, you're
before,
like
things can
you're
get,
up basically. And that's why he's probably right
sufficiently
here, right now,
because you'll
talking
have to
to
hear
you
me
about like
rambling about things to
the server issue,
so
because
we
this
don't
wouldn't
have a lot
happen
of
now.
dead air.
So like,
Does the turnout better than you
they'll just be
expected?
like, server's down. What
better.
do we
Turn
do?
on the lava lamp. Yeah, good call.
You ever had a lava
Play
lamp
games while we
2-6?
wait. Should we just like
I did, and then I kind of like
some
just
Dota?
threw it away
No.
because it broke.
You're gonna have to
Glass
play guitar
shattered.
to keep us
Oh,
occupied.
Damn.
It might get to that point.
You ever had a Jar Jar Binks sticky throw thing?
I'll
It was
I'll
the
go
sticky
through.
tongue,
Wait,
yeah.
you did?
They're one of my favorite
I just had a random thing thinking that you
were
wouldn't
so,
have it.
They were so good.
Dota. You remember kids?
Sticky toys were
Who
just
wants
good.
to
Did you ever get like one of the
1v1
little
and
sticky men that you
absolutely
like fling
destroy
on a
me?
wall and then it would like
Yeah.
somersault down?
Do you play
Yeah.
WoW yourself currently? So
Do you have those little
Futrix,
small skateboard
yes,
things?
I've been getting
Tech
because
deck.
I always
Yeah.
think
Yeah, I
especially
never had
someone
like
in
the
my line of
the
work needs to
grinding.
know
You could buy the
what's going
scenery.
on.
I never had the scenery, but I had a
a
tech
lot
deck.
of
That's it. Missed out. Missed out.
a lot of what I need to be talking about is
Did you get?
understanding
There was like a
people's
tech scooter.
where they're coming from. And a
Had
lot of
that too.
people are
I didn't. In fact, I don't even think knew that. I don't think I knew that was a thing. You got the you got the little scoot.
There you go.
from the
There you
developer
go.
space as well. Do you know who slid into my DMs like the other day? Cadro. What?
What
I
games were
was
people
talking about
playing?
what was
Did
the-
you play any multiplayer games like
that
with
there's,
people in your school? Like what games were they playing that were like this or within this realm, or was it World of Warcraft or nothing?
In my day, it
I'm a
was
terrible mid,
Modern
middle,
Warfare,
me too.
Halo,
I'm terrible at everything.
Mm.
uh,
I'm like
Black Ops, World at War. Those were that was basically that was it. Basically, the Halo Reach.
Crazy.
Just having fun.
I played all the Final Fantasies through school, but that was back then. That was too nerdy, so that no one would either no one was playing it or they didn't admit it.
From what I understand,
Hmm.
this is just like my very basic.
But I was playing it.
getting, like, messages through.
You know what else was like a too of a nerdy thing to admit, but I also did Warhammer.
But
Warhammer's big now.
It is. It's gone. It's come
How
around.
times have changed.
If you played Warhammer, you got roasted.
Play guitar, please.
That
I don't
actually
know,
sounds like a
I'm
really
gonna-
fun concept for a game. Yes.
I'm
yes.
gonna switch over to the other gameplay I had because I don't think he's showing much of the game.
Trying to log in. Is the servers back up? Because it says trying to log in.
I'll click it. Maybe it's spinning. They estimated like quite a long maintenance though, right? Is anyone in the chat? Janome, they actually sounds like a really fun concept. Yeah, so it's like a 4-player dungeon runs, like mythics, but without having to grind like MMO levels and stuff. It's just the dungeon runs, the looting, all that kind of stuff. It looks. I didn't get in just then, so I think it's still in maintenance.
There was a game called Endless Battle. It was literally like this, but just Battlegrounds. I believe it got shut down for copyright issues, but ahead of time. Lots of games getting shut down for copyright issues.
Bit of a trend, isn't it? So we'll go back to the Mara gameplay, see what's going on. This healer guy with the orb is definitely popular because he's here again. They actually have the Frost Mage this time, though. I'm trying to put the Mara looks pretty sick, though. Very involved character playstyle, though. Guys,
Back in
if
the
you
day,
are-
I would
Oh,
want
yeah?
like the more complex characters, but now it's like I just want the simple characters. that do a lot of DPS. You have taken me with the meta characters. Like before, I would want still damage, but like a little bit of like fun. But now it's just like, oh yeah, just pick now because it's just
Because
you
otherwise I'll be
overall,
there with the most damage.
yeah, you just overall have more fun because there's less to think about. If you get what I'm saying, you don't need to think about trying to compensate in another way to get damage because your characters. Damage is always at the forefront. Like you know you're capable of the top end of like damage, and then from there you
Yeah.
can work out other things, and it's a bit easier in the game.
I think just like if it's like a multiplayer game or like an MMO or a dungeony game like this, I think just having high or the most damage is just a good feeling because you know you're pulling your weight and you're like doing it and
Yeah,
you're
that's what
like
I'm
you're
saying.
making like room for your team, you know?
Yeah, you don't need to be like, oh, I need to work extra hard to do something or whatever. It's like I don't know. It's like um, yeah. You can think about other things a little bit more, and it makes it more common to get like higher roles and stuff as well because you're completing more content.
Yeah, you can clear things like faster generally.
Yeah.
I don't know. I also just don't like being a DPS class and being like bottom of the DPS. It's like, especially when it's like you know that you're playing good and maybe the character is just like more finicky or more
Yeah.
micro-y. That's just like a bad feeling. Like you're doing like imagine you're doing more inputs per second per minute, but you have like half someone's DPS because they just have like the meta character that's just straight up better.
Yeah, and that's what just like happens a lot of the time. So even though that character looks initially more fun, the character that you actually will end up having a lot more fun on is the character that has more damage or is better at doing the thing that you want to do.
Hmm. Guys, don't forget to drop a little like down below. It does help. Appreciate you if you drop a little like for us. Keston, you got into the title screen. You're in the playtest. Not sure what's up. So there's a maintenance going on right now. They just basically announced it. So I think it's expected to take around another 20-25 minutes for the maintenance, but maybe it'll become up sooner. That was just an estimate. But that is what we're waiting on at the minute. In fact, we can probably do a little. Let's do a little test for you. See if we can. Nope.
Like
It doesn't look
I don't
like
know
we
if
can
you
get
want
in right now.
to do that test.
It's definitely not up yet. No problem, buddy. I'm just looking at some Mara gameplay in the meantime because this is a very cool looking assassin class.
Super excited for the game.
A lot of people are, right? So this
Yeah.
feels like people are into it.
This is one of those games that a lot of people have been sleeping on. Just on the sidelines.
What class, Keston, are you eyeing up? Are you going to be tank, healer, DPS? Have you seen the classes yet? I'll be running a healer like normal. Oh, we got a lot of healers in the chat today. I don't think I've ever seen so many healers concentrated in one place. I don't think anyone's in the chat has said they're going to play DPS, which is crazy to me. You played the second you got the email for the playtest? Yes. You haven't seen any classes, so there's 2 healers available. Okay, oh, you want to go in blind? Okay. I'll let you you can figure it out when the maintenance is over. Look at the size of the chest. I will say they did that whole run and they got 1 ring, and that I was expecting a little bit more loot than one ring. Let's see what else we got.
Let me see what they're saying on the Hamish stream.
I'll switch over as well.
To what the original thing was. Actually, I want to try and dig up some of the early footage about of Fellowship, just to kind of show you where we started, because it's it's a lot of the way that people kind of view Fellowship is largely due to like the 3Cs changes. So that would be characters, camera, and controls, because those line up so much more with what you see in an MMO. People have the perception of Fellowship being that, and that's fair. Like it is fair, and it feels right for the game. But there was a time when it was very, very different. Yo, crank up that lava lamp. She's
I was
sleeping.
trying to
It's gonna
listen to
take
see
like,
if he had
a good
any,
half
like,
hour for that.
if he had any updates, but I haven't, he hasn't said anything. Should I just ask in his chat? Any updates?
So yeah, they have a maintenance at the minute. Is it somewhat like Terrasland? I'm aware of Terrasland, but I'm not sure. So I think Terrasland is isometric in some way, if I'm remembering the right one. And it's not like that, but I'm not entirely sure how Terrasland's like gameplay format is. But this one is more like just dungeon runs and looting and build making and farming and clearing bosses. Tips are welcome. What healer do you recommend? I can't recommend you one or the other, but I can tell you there's two. They both are very different looking. A lot of the gameplay I've seen uses like this sort of like dwarf looking healer guy. But there's the other healer, which is there's like Sylvie, which is like a sort of I don't even know what you call it. It says it's not human. But they both sort of heal differently. I would probably lean towards Sylvie, but pick the one that you like the look of. I don't think we're up yet. Yeah, we're not. It's not quite up yet.
There's no update on the actual time as well. Like it's like they moved off of the time that they estimated, so I don't even know what's going on. And there hasn't been any update, so
If there's no update, then it probably means
it's gonna be a
it's
while.
gonna be a little bit of a wait.
They're rebuilding the servers from fresh.
So Keston, here's the healers. So this is Sylvie, 3-star difficulty. You've got like a lot of different heals, damage reducing buffs, targeted things. Again, like heals over time, movement speed increases, damage reductions, these kind of like nature themed things. But then you also have Vigor, this dwarf guy. Powerful healing spells to bolster and protect allies and smite enemies. So this is more sort of a classic priest, sort of maybe mixture priest paladin sort of style. So you got instant heals. Here you go. Here's the slow ball that we keep seeing in the gameplay. Heals all allies it touches and damages foes, and generates you some radiant runes. So that you want to like aim that at enemies and allies. You've got like generators, single target heals, movement buff, damage buff, shielding allies. You can see they're slightly different. One's a bit more dot focused, one's a bit more instant focused, but there are still unique, what do you call it, like resources. So you can see here that he's a builder spender, whereas I don't think Sylvie was as in.
Yeah.
I actually think what's the difficulty on them? I think Sylvie, yeah, he's 5-star difficulty, so I guess Vigor's the guy when you know what's up, but I would probably recommend Sylvie because she just looks like you just got to keep your heal dots up, which is a bit more like a druid in WoW.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 DPSs, you got the 2 tanks. If anyone is going to play a tank, I know it's 4-star, but we've had a lot of look at Maiko today, and she is really cool and really strong. It's a bit more involved, but it looks to be very worth it. You got taunts, you got DPS, you got self heals, and you've got damage. She can do a lot. Although Helena here looks pretty cool with the traditional sword and board, so you can go with what you want. But I will say Maiko does look to be very strong if that's your thing. And then for DPS, it's kind of undecided yet, but this guy, the Fire Mage, has been consistently powerful in all of the gameplay that we've seen, so I might recommend this guy. But Mara is probably a better single target DPS, so it might depend on the dungeon run itself.
We don't know yet. We shall see.
Actually see here some Helena gameplay as the tank. So while that's going on, guys, we've been here to check out some Fellowship. It is obviously in playtest at the moment, in beta. So, of course, there's a few issues, but this maintenance will hopefully iron out all those things. It's going on until the 23rd, so there's still quite a few days to play. And if they are struggling today, they might extend it, because people have been saying that in the previous playtests, when there's been server issues, they have actually added extra playtime, so it might even go on for longer. But you've still got around 4 or 5 days to play till the 23rd. The game will come out early access on October 16th. And a big thank you to Arc Games for sponsoring us here. We do have a link down in the description and in the chat there if you want to check out the game. Just click the playtest button and play it. Wishlist it as well. It's coming into early access in just under a month, so not too long away. We'll probably be back check it out at some point, but I think given that they haven't put out any updates, have they, 2.6 for the maintenance?
Yeah.
We're unsure how long it's going to be now.
It's crazy, like how excited people are about this as well. So definitely we'll check this out when the servers are actually up. And thank you guys in the chat, particularly like Kevin and Luke, for keeping us in the loop about all things Fellowship, because you guys were giving us dropping the knowledge bombs basically about exactly what was going on in this game, which was really cool as well.
Good
definitely
community
got me
feel.
like, yeah, it definitely got me excited about playing the game. I went in with like, I don't want another grindy game to play. I've got so many, but then you guys started spitting facts about exactly what you get up to in this game, and it sounds pretty exciting. So, and looking at the different characters as well, especially the like fighter tank lady, really cool looking. I do want to start off with DPS as a just kind of get my name on that DPS charts first, and then from there we can move on to like different characters and stuff. So yeah, guys, if you want to check it out for yourself, I know a lot of people came in and said that they are excited about the way that the game looks and stuff like that. So you just can click that link and it will allow you to wish list it, or you can go to Steam. But obviously, clicking our link is a little bit better because you're helping us.
You are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're helping us out with that link, guys. So do just give it a little click and obviously drop a like as well. It does really help. It's been a real pleasure chatting, everyone. We will bounce now since there is not a defined end to the maintenance. So we'll be back on the channel again. Do stay subscribed below if you want to catch us next time. And for now, that is goodbye from us.
Bye bye.